Chriss Judd, you all probably know, is from one of the main dancers from Michael Jackson. I talked to Chriss Judd this week. Hey everyone, this is Pavlina from Pavlina's Kids Place. I have on the line Chriss Judd. You started your career right here in Florida, in Orlando. And now you're back for a few days for the Pulse Tour. And what is your first thing you would like to do in Orlando?
Go to Disney World. The first thing I'm going to do in Orlando is meet some friends that are still living there that I worked with from many years back.
By the way, what kind of dancing did you do on Disney?
Well, I danced at Pleasure Island back when Pleasure Island was Pleasure Island.
In 1995, Michael Jackson hired you to do the dance for his 1995 MTV Video Awards, and you toured with Michael Jackson for his Dangerous and History tours, and went because you were one of the lead dancers for the tours. What did you like best about Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson was the very first artist I ever danced for, so, I mean, I lucked out by starting off with, the best of the best. Being able to tour the world with him, 4 or 5 times over was amazing, and, something I'll never forget. I mean, as far as, like, being a professional dancer, it doesn't get any better than dancing with Michael Jackson and being on tour.
Did you do any work for Michael Jackson's last tour?
No, I did not. But the people that I was involved with on his tours they were. Actually, Stacy Walker, who also worked at Disney, she used to dance at the Diamond Horseshoe, was working with Michael on This Is It when he passed. So she was an old Disney employee as well.
That's really great. You're a dancer, choreographer, musician, songwriter, and actor. If you woke up tomorrow, what would be the only one that you wanted to do, and why?
Gosh, being a choreographer and dancer, and being a choreographer, you wanted to, you start creating your own work and whatnot. So I think, dancing, moving on to choreography, and then eventually directing would probably be my order. So I would eventually love to be a director.
That's really great. You started out as a dancer, and so did I. Then you went to your other talents. How was that a transition?
Oh, the thing is like when you're an entertainer or being involved in, the creative process, you're introduced to amazing people that are in different aspects of entertainment, as being like musicians or, directing or acting and whatnot. So you kind of get influenced and inspired by these kind of people. So you kind of want to gravitate to them. And, it's kind of cool how, like, the doors open up to you on that kind of level to learn.
So do you think dancing was an open door for your starting of your other talents?
Well, I mean, it was, I didn't know. I was one of those people that didn't know what they wanted to do. I kind of fell into the dancing. I started late in life. I started dancing when I was 21. So it's kind of, you kind of just go with it and see if it works out.
That's really great. You won $200,000 for the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and you bet, and when you bet out the other contestants in the series, I'm a Celebrity and Get Me Out of Here, do you have any of the nonprofit projects you're working on?
Well, gosh, I mean, I'm involved with cystic fibrosis. As far as like, doing charity work and whatnot, and the Dream Foundation, which basically is a foundation that it's like Make-A-Wish for adults. So it's like creating a normal life for terminally ill adults.
That's really great how you take part in your community. You've got the Pulse Tour coming up in Orlando, and do you have any future projects coming up?
Yeah, right now at the moment we're shooting a pilot that I'm producing. So I'm one of the producers on a pilot that we're shooting called Adult Life.
That's really great. Well, thank you, Chriss Judd, for being on our program today. And good luck on your future projects.
Perfect.
December 14th is a really big animal event in Holly Hill. It's the Doggy Days Festival. It's the biggest non-profit animal rescue event in Volusia and Flagler counties. It's in Hollyland Park and in Holly Hill. all day Saturday, November 14th. I'll be there for sure. Christmas parades are coming up, and wow, Halloween just ended, and it's like we flew right into Christmas mode. My brothers and sisters have already made their Christmas list done. I'll be in Ormond Beach and Daytona Beach in the Port Orange parades. So if you go to any of those, make sure you give me a big wave. So I'll talk to you next week. So do some great stuff.
Let's take a ride in a hot air balloon. Come on now, don't be shy. Take my hand and close your eyes. Come on, don't be scared. Just take a ride with me. I can take you there. So come on, take my hand. I'll take you far away to another land. Red, yellow, green, and blue. These are a few of my favorite balloons. Fly in the sky, oh so high, on my magic balloon ride. 1, 2, 3 for you. One of a kind, and it's for you. I'll take you through the starry sky on my magic balloon ride. Come on, don't be scared. Just take a ride with me. I can take you there. So come on, take my hand. I'll take you far away to everybody repeat after me. Red, yellow, green, and blue. 1, 2, 3 for you. Red, yellow, green, and blue. 1, 2, 3 for you. Come on, don't be scared. Just take a ride with me. I can take you there. So come on, take my hand.
Thanks for listening to Pavlina's Kids Place. I want to hear from you. If you've got any great kid stories, let me know. Or super kid events, give me a call.
You can contact Pavlina's Kids Place at telephone number 386-846-8610. That's telephone number 386-846-8610.
Or on MySpace, myspace.com/Pavlina Music.
Or on the World Wide Web at pavlina.biz.